everybody, it's the Coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. With that, let's get on up to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. For the call, we bring in our broadcasters, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Linebackers and also able to move and get out into the run game and get to the second and third level and deliver blocks.
On second down now, it's Nelson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Raekwon McMillan. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And the pressure gets to him again. Raekwon McMillan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Hauling it in, Nelson. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. And the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Nelson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Chance gets 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. And that is not going to get there.
And you can.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. A check on Breida's numbers from last week. He won that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit.
He found it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football, and then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think. And this step out, he ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And it's caught by Parker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. DeForest Buckner forced his way through. 2nd and 14. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Kenny Moore. At the line and set to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team. They go up on the board.
It's Stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter. Nelson. Confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Back to throw. The hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
In the end, just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the back, 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right.
And a 9. On second down, a run with Breida. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Face to rumble.
Back to throw now on first down. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after. They'll look to throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the stop will send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. That first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. All that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kick.
Throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3, cut, ball's out of his hands up, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Now back to throw, and nearly picked off there. And 10, once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll look to throw here. It's complete to Williams. And 4 after that last completion gets him 6. They'll drop to throw. And they move this all the way.
Make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and
that is caught the year as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state. Offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it.
It got his man complete. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. It was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And this is good. It was wrong. Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On first down, it's Nelson. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I got you, punk. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got it.
They'll run on 1st down. Nelson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
They're not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they will only muster a yard here. I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this
up here for this next play. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one effectively as you've described? That leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yards.
50 seconds, come on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll set up a throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, he breaks another. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 4th quarter with the extra point. And on that long run, maybe the team after punting last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's an effect their play.
They'll set up to throw. And that Roberto Sanchez, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hit one.
Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. Gets this to the 24 for a 2nd and 6. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this well past midfield before
swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And, oh, he took that in round getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown in this 4th quarter.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to start? I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that?
And maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy, the blitz, possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
With a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else. End up going to the running back out of the backfield. And he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Nelson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
And have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he can't get a throw off. off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game. And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up.
Comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, it's a little while for an offensive line to get in sync. Because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets. And you might not block them quite the way you want to. But as you start to get into a groove, what we're seeing right now.
Back to throw.
Kettle's 3 timeouts left, right?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. So on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, he got position. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And the catch made by in the ball game. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. 2nd down and inches. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big play coming up. Here's
back, and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense. They will feel jubilant in their locker room.